Hi guys, good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whatever time it is. I am excited to bring you yet another update on real estate. I was actually going through some files and it struck me that a lot of persons still take real estate. Okay, let me not say it struck me. I decided to come up with it because of the cognizance that a lot of persons still take relatives for granted. A lot of persons are still blind to the transformative ability of real estate, the life-changing transformation ability of real estate. And I want to use this as an example to explain what I mean. Now let's take example, two men building. That out of paying rent, they like to have their own house. They want to enjoy their comfort without landlord-tenant restrictions and all that. Okay? So Mr. A has bought a land and has started building. Mr. B has land or doesn't even have land that he wants to build on. But what he does is land banking. Mr. B will go to where there are cheap lands, he will buy, he will live there. He will run into another opportunity of where there are cheap lands, he will buy, he will live there. He will run into another opportunity of where they are doing promo, he will buy, he will keep it. He will run into another opportunity of where they are doing 50% or something, one bonanza or one promo is happening and he will just buy and keep it. And Mr. B had been doing this in a space of 2 to 3 years. And within these 2 to 3 years, the value of properties he has acquired have appreciated so much that if he sells them now, he can use the proceeds to build in a space of 6 months and move into an apartment. Now, Mr. A has managed to buy a plot of land, or Mr. A has land and he doesn't have enough capital, he doesn't have money to develop the kind of house he wants. He decides to settle for what he can afford at the moment. Okay? But even at that, he still doesn't have money to develop it and move it. Okay? Then what he does is today he will come and he will build, he will make foundation. And because he doesn't have money, he doesn't want to do DPC because DPC will cost him. Okay? He will come, he will do foundation. He will start building. Just like that. And maybe the day he came, the day he was inspecting one of the days he was inspecting his project, Mr. B came and bought a plot. That was actually the day Mr. B came to inspect the land he was to buy to build his house. Okay? Mr. B came. Mr. A was on site with his workers, maybe laying the bricks, maybe from the foundation. Any of the days he was on site laying the bricks, he saw that Mr. B came with people that wanted to sell land to him to inspect the land that's just beside his home. He saw the man. He saw how they did inspection, asked questions, check this, check that, and left. He was there supervising his workers. They were playing, doing whatever they were doing for him. Now, today, Mr. B will come, lay foundation, raise the blocks. Tomorrow, next month, he will come. Or next 3 months, he will come, raise the building to the lintel level. And then the next 3 or 4 months, he will come and then mount the wood for the roofing. And then he will start arranging money to buy the roofing sheets. That will take him about 2 or 3 months again before he'll be able to roof the house. By then, rain has fallen, the wood have absorbed moisture, and they will begin to rot. their durability has reduced because of the rain that is by the side. He will come and he will mount the roofing sheets. Then he will now manage to plaster some parts of the house and he will move in. While he's there, he's repairing the other parts, which can take years. I'm not saying that that is wrong. I'm not trying to discredit people who are in that financial position. What I'm trying to tell you is that real estate can take you out of that financial position. It all depends on planning. Life is a game of wits. Life is a game of wits. Now, Mr. B has been doing his land banking for 2 to 3 years and he has enough capital to finish his house in 6 months and move in. And Mr. A saw this man when he came to inspect. He was already building when this man came to inspect the land. But to his surprise, in a space of 6 months, this man's mansion, this man's castle, as you may call it, has been completed. He has moved in. Even while Mr. A was roofing his house, Mr. B has moved into his house. A mansion. You can call it a castle. It depends. What do you think happened there? And Mr. A will be wondering, where did this man go bring this kind of money? Where did this man, and people get money? Where did this man get this kind of money? I bet you no money. Nothing they go tell me na yahoo. Yes, I understand that there are people that are into those kind of things, but not everybody. There are still people who make their money clean and legit. There are still people who make their money clean and legit. What Mr. B simply did was do land banking for 2 to 3 years, gather the money, and build it. And definitely, there is no way he will even have to sell all the land he bought. He will still definitely have 1 or 2 left. He had moved into his desired house. In just a space of 6 months, he has moved into his desired house and he still has land. And he will still keep buying. So the difference is the wits. The difference between A and B is the game of wits. You see all those money that Mr. A was using to work today, he will come and lay bricks. Tomorrow he will come and do lintel. Next tomorrow he will come and the carpenter will come and mount the wood for the roofing. Next year he will come. You see all those money. Mr. A would have used them to do land banking, allow them to appreciate, and then sell, use the money to mount the kind of structure he wants. And you know one thing, by the time Mr. A will finish that his house and by the time he finishes that his house, he might no longer like it. He will begin to regret some of the decisions he made. I would have done a DPC on this my house. I would have. That's what happens. So why not be calm? Allow real estate to help you. That's what we are here for. We're here to help you. We're here to help you build and grow your wealth through real estate. And we have been preaching, we have land for 550, 700, 900, 1.2, just like that. And some people are still thinking we're joking. You think because the land is cheap, it's not legit. I ran into someone who asked me, he has already bought, but he still needed some confidence and he still needed some clarifications somehow. And he asked me, do you know this company? I said, yes, I work with them. He said, those are land, are they legit? I didn't know he had already bought. I said, yes, they are legit. I started explaining to him why a lot of persons think the land is not legit. I gave him the reasons why people look down on those cheap land because they think it's not legit. After I gave him my explanations, he got satisfied. And he told me, I've already bought, Sha. I just wanted to hear what you have to say. I told him, you don't have any fear. Don't have any. And he's planning to buy some more in Shoko by Wigway University. He's just doing land banking. He's a young guy staying in a rented apartment. He's a young guy. He might not even be the only one staying in the apartment. You know, guys, when they are at their whole stage, he might not even be the only one staying in that apartment, but he's already planting seeds. And he took my number. I said, Madam, I'll call you. Don't worry. I said I'll be expecting your call. He's already planning to buy another one. And he's choosing choice locations. Locations that will appreciate in a twinkle of an eye. Locations that are behind development, but in a short time, their prices will skyrocket. Those are the locations he's picking. And these are the locations we are calling you to come and buy. And you think we're joking. I keep telling people, give Abarachi 3 to 5 years from now. You will be with your money looking for land to buy, you will not see. By then, people that are reselling will now be reselling at their own desired prices. They will not be reselling at their own desired prices. If I have a land in Abarachi and I want to build a 4-bedroom duplex, and I have like 10 plots, and by that 5 years time, 3 to 5 years time, it was, I've told you guys before, Abarachi currently has land selling for over 2 million. We have estate in Abarachi selling for over 2 million. Right now, Abarachi was already selling about a year or two ago. Right now, Abarachi has land selling for over 2 million. So imagine what will happen in 3 to 5 years. Land in that area will be selling for like 7 to 10 million. So if I want to erect a 4-bedroom duplex and I have like 10 plots there and I sell them, then just take an average of 8 million. That gives me 18 million naira to mount my duplex. That's the average. I can sell beyond that depending on the position of the land. If the land is closer to the road, if the land, these are factors that affect real estate. So, this is the game. This is the game. And to all of you there who are still procrastinating, who are still dulling yourself, my number is right on the screen. Please give me a call. If you want to go to my DM, just click my bio and it will take you to my message and you come straight to my DM and chat me. My phone number on the screen is also active on WhatsApp. Chat me, call me, send me an SMS. Let's talk so that we can start this journey. Okay? For those of you who are already not novices to real estate, the prospect of real estate, you're still looking to buy more land. You're still looking for genuine properties to buy. Send me an DM. I'm here to assist you. Okay? Bye.